Hey guys, welcome back to another video, finally. It's been a couple of months since I've picked up this camera and done anything, and yeah, it's about time I did. I just wanted to take a bit of a break from social media. I haven't done any Instagram, I've literally just dropped off. I just stopped focusing on spending time with the kids, doing bits and more. I haven't really done anything to the van since I last picked up a camera. There was one video I filmed of doing a power steering line, I believe, and I wasn't really happy with it, so that's why you guys haven't seen it. Hopefully you guys are all okay, and I do want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys on Instagram, on here, that have been sending me messages saying, is everything okay? We haven't seen you for a while. Everything is okay. I just wanted to have a little bit of a break. There's a few life changes that have happened, and I just wanted to just focus on that for a little while. So everything is okay. Thank you very much for all the lovely messages. Tom's currently here with me. He's actually sat in his van at the minute. We wanted to get a couple of pictures for Instagram, and hopefully they turned out okay. I mean, it is currently raining sideways, so you'll have to go over on Instagram and see how they panned out. I want to get him to sort of like talk about his van and his ideas, and I just thought this would be a good opportunity to get my camera out and get the ball rolling with YouTube. I'm going to call Tom over. We're going to have a little bit of a talk about his van, and hopefully he won't get too wet. So let's get Tom. Right, this is Tom. You have seen him before on a couple of my videos. He did have a white normal T4 van. He's now got the blue Docker. But I'm going to let Tom explain what his plans are with his van and what's next, I guess.
Basically, got the van. I had a 3 Series estate, and I turned around to Carl and said, you've got a week to find me a twin cab Docker. Otherwise I'm just part X in my car and I'm buying something fancy. He went to work, and then about 3-4 hours later he sent me a message saying, yeah, there's one for sale in Bristol. So I spoke to the guy. I think we've gone over this in a video before when we did picking up the Docker video, but loads of talking. It was a really good deal at the time. It would be a really good deal now, in all fairness. When I got it, and I've got it. I've had it since March. I've lived with it.
You had it since March?
Yeah, March. Wow. Yeah, so I've had it since March. It's shown its colours in a way, things that need to be fixed, things that need to be improved.
Things that needs to be fixed aren't that many, really. It had a broken drop link.
Broken drop link, that got changed pretty much.
I think there's a video on that on here somewhere.
That is, I think it's the next video after the intro video for me buying the Docker.
Yeah, I think, yeah, we did
so,
that.
Yeah, so that got done because the guy thought that, did he say he thought that the spring had, not the spring, he thought that like the shock had gone? Yeah. So it was like there was a lot of metal, and then Carl literally chucked his head underneath and went, no, your drop link's broken.
Drop links, it was easy
so that got done literally a few days later. As soon as it turned up, we just did it. You've seen that video.
We have lowered it because it was raised on those lifting blocks.
It was on the lifting blocks, and it was on 9-inch springs. So I think in total it was a 12-inch lift.
9-inch springs, and they were weighted. Like,
yeah, I think they were like 1,200, 1,400. They were work springs because it was a work van before. So they've come off. It's now on 6-inch.
£900 Falconers?
£900 Falconers, which are great. I've got the adjustable shock. It's going in for the MOT probably before this, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, because for us it's Wednesday, so it's going in for the MOT tomorrow. We're going to get a list of stuff that needs fixing, whatever needs fixing. That'll then be a video of.
Thing is, it shouldn't fail on a lot. Probably brakes, maybe that rear light. He has bought new rear light pods because I think one of them is a bit dodgy. So
in all fairness, they're both a bit dodgy.
They shouldn't fail on a lot. It's not going to fail like my van will, because we'll get into that.
Yeah, in terms of like the welding side of it, the van's square. There's a bit of body rust. We know that the rear caliper on the passenger side is knackered, so it'll definitely fail on that because the handbrake barely holds it. Actually, the handbrake doesn't hold it if you're on a steep enough hill. Then once it's MOT'd and I'm clear for a year, I'm going to fully do out the inside in terms of I'm going to make it's going to be more of a day bed sort of setup, so it'll have the ability to sleep in it, but not like Carl's where it's all big and plush. It's It's going to have a full pull-out drawer on the passenger side, and that's where all my camping, cooking stuff and... Thanks, Carl. Camping, cooking stuff and food and all that sort of stuff will go, and then I'm going to redo the wood on the back because it's just got like marine grade sort of ply, which is completely knackered.
It's aged. We have spoke about how we want the interior, or how he wants the interior to be, and sort of like a usable, space friendly rear end that he can jump in, use it to go sort of sleep in, like a day camping setup type thing. So it's like, we spoke about it and it should be really good, which he'll be doing and hopefully putting on this and his own channel, but we'll deal with that at a later date. That's coming up. There's a lot coming up on this van because I've got my MOT coming up. I've got, again, my sliding door step needs to be patched up again. I need to get that fixed properly. I've been very lazy with that. My rear arches, they're not going to fail, but I need to get them done. There's loads of bits and bobs I want to get done with this, and once Tom's van's MOT'd and he starts getting his interior built, we have actually spoke about going and doing like a camping challenge type thing. I want to do a lot more camping anyway, because I did actually really enjoy doing that. Well, we were talking about Tom coming and doing the same thing. And then maybe doing some challenges and what have you. That's something that's going to be happening.
We don't want the videos to be another just element within that genre, so we want to sort of like mix it up and, you know, and
make things really hard for ourselves,
make it difficult for us and make it good for you and just give Carl's channel, it sounds weird, give Carl's channel a different direction to go in. He'll have to, like, you know, maintaining the van and all that sort of stuff, but he'll have camping, but then camping will have its own little
just give a bit more variety instead of just sort of like I'm fixing this all the time. A bit more variety. But I just wanted to do a little bit of a hello, I am okay, and a quick roundup of what's going on. A lot of content that's going to be coming. I've got the buzz. I mean, I've always enjoyed doing YouTube, and I've enjoyed the filming, I've enjoyed the editing, I've enjoyed the publishing, I enjoy talking to all of you guys. So I'm not going to go anywhere. I just needed to kind of like take a few steps back to be able to take a few steps forward. But there's definitely a lot of content coming with Tom's van, with this van, with camping, with potentially, if things go well, other projects. But yeah, this is just an all-round roundup and a kick in the right direction, because there's no point sitting there thinking about what you want to do. Just get up and do it, because you're not going to get anywhere thinking about it. You get places by doing. So on that note, we're going to get out of this horrific weather. Hopefully the pictures actually turned out well that we took. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on and get on with the day. I want to go get dry, because taking those pictures, we're soaked. So hopefully those pictures are worth it. And I just want to say again, thank you very much to all of you guys for your ongoing support. It means a lot to me. I haven't gone anywhere. Everything's good. Hope everything's okay with you. You're all well and safe. But until the next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for putting up with my dumb ass. And as always, take it easy. That's a stupid thing to say, because that's what a Docker is. Fuck!